for a while, you'll know this is a yearly celebration on this channel. So I've seen a lot of comments, people waiting for this video, and the time is now. The time is now. All right. So again, if you've been around forever, thank you so much for being here. If you're new here, thank you so much for being here, and I hope you stick around. Okay. Today's video, it's time. We are unboxing and giving initial reactions to the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Let's go. Here we go. It is time. So what we're going to be doing in this video is we're going to unbox it. We're going to take the stickers off, all that good stuff. And I'm also going to read the specs to you. I know a lot of you guys like that. So we're going to deep dive into a lot of the specs of the phone. Okay, so welcome everybody to the iPhone 16 Pro Max unboxing video. Let's get to it. Okay, so the iPhone 16 Pro Max was announced on September 9th, 2024. Okay, and it was released September 20th. I just got mine in the mail today, literally, I don't know, 40 minutes ago. It came in the mail. So it's time. Let's do this. So yeah, released just a few days ago. So as far as design on this new iPhone, they're giving us 4 colors for the Pro Max. We have a black titanium, a white titanium, a desert titanium, and a neutral titanium. So I actually went with the neutral titanium. And the reason I did that is because I've had every phone since the 3GS. So I've definitely had the black iPhone. I've had the white, I've had a silver, I've had a gold, I've had a rose gold, I think. And I've never had this color, so I thought I would try something new here. It's a brand new titanium design, which is very nice. It is the latest generation ceramic shield front and a textured matte glass back. We'll get into that, but yeah, the design looks really, really nice. I'm excited. So yeah, I did the natural titanium, so I'm excited to see that color and see what it actually looks like in real life. As far as storage, they're giving us 3 options again. That's the 256 gig option, the 512, and the 1 terabyte. Okay, the 256 coming in at $11.99. The 512 coming in at $13.99, and the 1 terabyte at $15.99. Okay, so I did the 256. I have a lot of storage in the cloud. I think on this last phone, on the 15 Pro Max, I'm using like 150 out of the 256. So I don't need a ton of storage on mine. So I did the 256. So I'm so excited to open this. This is like Christmas every year. I'm so excited. Alright, as far as size and weight, let's do this. So the screen on this, and don't worry, we will get to opening it. We're just going through the initial specs. The size of this screen is pretty big. The Pro Maxes are a little bit bigger, so these are 6.42 inches by 3 inches, 3.06 inches, I should say, and 0.33 inches tall. So we got this way, we're looking at 6.42 inches, okay, and this way we're looking at 3.06 inches, and this way we're looking at 0.33 inches. That's 163 by 77.6 by 8.3 millimeters. Okay. As far as the weight on these, we're looking at 7.99 ounces, or 227 grams. So pretty light. I'm excited to see. How it feels, because if it's too light, sometimes they feel a little off, like the smaller models from back in the day. So you've waited long enough. Let's open this up and we'll get into some more specs. But here we go. It is time to unbox the iPhone 16 Pro Max. This is the natural titanium. All right. Best part of the video. Let's do this. Let's do the pull tab here, and we'll get it started. So excited. best part of the whole video is taking these off. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Shout out to Apple for making these so aesthetically pleasing like that. That's always nice. Okay, here we go. It's time. It is time. Oh, this is actually sick. Okay, hold on now. Wait, this is way cooler than I thought it was gonna be. Oh. So when I ordered the natural titanium, I wasn't sure. On their site, it looked a little brown. Kind of like, look at this. This is like Iron Man titanium. Like this is, wait, okay, this is actually the coolest color. Whoa. This is way cooler than what I thought it was gonna be. Again, on the site, it looks kind of brown or like bronzy. This is like Mark 1 Iron Man. Look at that. Look at that. Let's do a little light on it. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Look at that color. Look at that color. Okay, listen. I'm actually so excited that I got this color. Like, I think all the colors look good. But for some reason, I didn't think it was this color. And this color is fire. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Look at that. Look at that. Up close. That just got me pumped. That just got me really pumped. Let's pull up here and just see what we're looking at. Oh my, the sides are even that tight. No, this is fire. Look, so we got that color, and then look, the sides are that color as well. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is probably my favorite color I've ever had. Wow, I am genuinely in shock of this color. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Yeah, this is great. Oh my goodness. This is my genuine reaction. You guys saw me open it. I love this color. Wow. It's like, it's like matte. It's like matte, but it's also shiny. Like I'm not sure how to explain it, but wow. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, I am blown away by this color. I hadn't seen any of these phones in real life yet. Okay, great. Love that. Fan favorite part, it's time. It is time to take the screen packaging off, which is the best part. Look at this now. Okay, so we have the back there, right? Looks amazing. Again, this is the natural titanium iPhone 16 Pro Max. Okay, here's the best part. When we take this off, right? Okay, get ready, brace yourselves. Here we go. Are you ready? Deep breath in and oh yeah. Oh yes. Oh yes. Okay. This is incredible. I'm so excited about this color. It does feel a little bigger. Is this bigger than the 15 Pro Max? No, it looks about the same. Interesting. Okay. Wow. The design, the color way on this is just incredible. Wow, wow, wow. And there's that display. Beautiful display on it. Okay. Should we turn it on and get the hello? Let's get the hello together, shall we? Here we go. Let's turn it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There is the hello. Look at that. Let's go. All the different languages. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, this screen is unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's like all the way to the end. I mean, this is just... Okay. Wow, wow, wow. Alright, so let's get into the display specs. Okay, now that we have the display on. Okay, we'll do some tapping on it here. Some light tapping. Okay, here we go. So, we have a Super Retina XDR display. It is 6.9 inches diagonal, all screen OLED, okay, which means the whole screen is screen. You know what I mean? Like there's no edges on past iPhones. We're looking at 2868 by 1320 pixel resolution at 460p. 460p. We have rounded corners with a beautiful curved design. So yeah, look at all the corners are rounded. It just looks nice, rounded like that. Past iPhones have been squared off, so the round is really nice. We have the dynamic island again, which I personally love, which is that up there. I actually use that all the time for multitasking. Like if I'm listening to a podcast and I gotta go do other things, I actually I don't know how you guys feel, but I actually really like the dynamic island. I think it's really good. This has an adaptive refresh rate up to 120 hertz. 120 hertz. Features true tone, haptic touch, and a 2,000,000:1 contrast ratio. This screen is incredible. The display is unbelievable. We are looking at 1,000 nit max brightness typical. We're looking at 1,600 nit peak brightness HDR and 2,000 nit peak brightness outside. Okay, so it's again just an incredible screen. We're looking, let's see, fingerprint resistant, with the, what is it called? Oleophobic. I think it's oleophobic for fingerprint, and then it's rated in IP68 for waterproof, or water and dust, I should say. Water and dust with a max depth of 6 meters up to 30 minutes. So I think that's the same as the last one. I am blown away by this color. I love it so much. It's seriously, the only thing I can think of is that the Mark 1 Iron Man suit. Wow. So what's new with the iPhone 16 Pro Max? I think the thing most people are excited about, most excited about, I would say, is the Apple Intelligence, which is essentially Apple's AI system. Will I be using that? I don't know. I'll have to try it out and see how fluid it is. I've found AI to be so far, so maybe it's great though. We'll see. The Apple Intelligence is built into the phone, and it is the new personal intelligence system that helps you write, express yourself, and get things done effortlessly. With groundbreaking privacy protections, it gives you peace of mind that no one can get your privacy, even Apple. So I think that's kind of cool, if anything. I love all the different languages. And by the way, this came almost fully charged, which I've never seen. I'm pretty sure most phones always came like half charged. I don't think I put this in my notes, but USB-C, which we absolutely love. The last one was that too, but you gotta love USB-C. Alright, we're gonna talk more specs here. I'm actually gonna put this back in the box and get some more box sounds, because that's if you've listened to my channel for a while, you'll know it's one of my favorite sounds is Apple box sounds. There's just something about the material that I love. So while I go through more specs, let's get some box sounds, shall we? Okay, so the 16 Pro Max features a new chip, just like every phone does, and this new chip is the A18 chip. Okay, it has a new 6-core CPU with 2 performance and 4 efficiency cores. It has a new 6-core GPU. All this can kind of get confusing, and a new 16-core neural engine. Okay, this will also feature. There we go. This will also feature iOS 18, which I haven't played around with yet. I think I'm in the beta program or whatever, but I never downloaded it. So, okay. Now, I think what's most exciting about new iPhones, which, like, you know, I know a lot of people that are like, why get a new one every year? They're the same thing. Yeah, kinda. I would wager though that cameras have gotten better pretty much every phone, and you know, it's the device that takes the most photos in the world by far. So camera is a big deal. So let's get into the camera. So we're gonna start with the back camera. Okay, the higher quality camera. Okay, so the back camera is a 48 megapixel fusion lens. We're looking at 24 millimeter f1.78 aperture. It has a second generation sensor shift optical image stabilization. We're looking at 100% focus pixels, support for higher res photos, 24 megapixel and 48 megapixel. So this camera's gonna be doing a lot. It also enables a 12 megapixel 2x telephoto lens, and that is a 48 millimeter 1.78 aperture, second gen sensor shift optical stabilization, and 100% of focus pixels. Okay, the thing that I love most about these new cameras, I use the ultra wide lens a lot. You know, if I go to the beach or a golf course or something, the ultra wide is really nice, and this ultra wide is incredible. Okay, so it's a 48 megapixel ultra wide lens. Okay, it's 13 millimeters 2.8 f2.8 aperture and a 20 degree field of view. That's wide. Okay, 100% focused. We're looking at 7 element lens, super high resolution photos up to 48 megapixels, and then you have the telephoto lens, which is the far one. Okay, that's a 12 megapixel. Okay, that's 120 millimeters f2.8. Again, 20 degree field of view, 7 element lens, 3D sensor shift optical stable resolution, and autofocus. So yeah, this camera is doing a lot. We love that. It's doing a lot. Yeah, I think, you know, for the general buyer, like I get these every year because I love this stuff and I love making videos about it. But for the general consumer, will these specs matter to you? Probably not, right? But especially as a creator, they matter, right? Okay, so a little bit more about the camera and then we will move on. We are looking at a 5-time optical zoom in and a 2-time optical zoom out, 10-time optical zoom range, a digital zoom of up to 25 times, customizable default lens, which is fusion, a sapphire lens cover, adaptive true tone flash, a photonic engine, a smart HDR5, next gen portraits, The portrait stuff is really cool if you've ever played around with that. Night mode, of course. Night mode portraits enabled by LiDAR scanner and panorama up to 63 megapixels. So, again, like, even with the bad lighting, it's pretty hard to take a bad photo with this lens, is basically what I'm saying. The other important part, at least for me, is the video, right? So with these cameras getting better every phone, the video is going to look better. So let's get into some video specs. Okay, let's open this back up here and we will get the phone out. Oh my God, this colorway is just unbelievable. I don't know, man. I love it. Okay, so I put this back on just to protect it. It's gonna make the same sound, okay? But I just so you know, I put that back on. Okay, let's talk video. All right, so here we go. The video we're looking at 4K Dolby Vision video recording at 24, 25, 30, 60, and 100 frames per second fusion, or 120 frames per second fusion. The Dolby Vision video on this is going to be incredible, so I'm very excited for that. There's also 1080 Dolby Vision recording at 25, 30, 60, and 120. So that's also very nice. We're looking at cinematic mode. Cinematic mode up to 4K HDR 30 frames per second. Action mode up to 2.8K at 60 frames a second. Spatial video recording at 1080 at 30 frames per second. And ProRes video recording at 4K at 120 frames per second with external recording, which is, love that. Okay. There's log video recording, and then this is kind of the nerdy specs for video that I love. So here we go. We're looking at Academy Color encoding system, macro, I love that word, macro video recording, including slow-mo and time-lapse. Slow-mo video support up to 1080, up to 240 frames per second, and 4K Dolby Vision up to 120 frames per second fusion. Of course, the time-lapse with stabilization, night mode time-lapse, quick take video at 4K at 60 frames per second in Dolby Vision. It is a second gen sensor shift as well. Just incredible 3D sensor shift, digital zoom up to 25 times, and audio zoom. Audio zoom is really cool. I can't really explain how it works, but you can imagine, like, I think audio zoom will be really cool. Like, I've been golfing a lot. Audio zoom will be really cool for golf content, right? Boy, oh boy, what a beautiful piece of equipment. This is nice. This is nice. Okay, let's get into some more specs. I got a little bit more for you, and then that's it. So if you're still watching, thank you so much for watching. This is seriously one of my favorite videos I make every year. So hit that like and comment what you like about it, what you hate about it, and subscribe. Okay. The last thing about video, by the way, I forgot to mention, and this is actually really important for creators, is that video formats are recorded in the HEVC, H.264, and ProRes. So you can get a lot of variation there of sizes, and especially for color grading and stuff like that. Spatial audio and stereo recording, for studio quality mics, wind noise reduction, and an audio mix. So, depending on what you do, you're gonna have content off this that's like pretty much ready to go. You know what I mean? So that's very nice. Okay, let's talk about the front camera. Okay, so that's the selfie camera, the front camera, right? It's always been the back camera's the best, and it still is, and then the front camera is just okay, right? They made this front camera pretty nice. I won't lie to you, pretty nice. Okay, so let's talk front camera here. Okay, front camera. All right. So we are looking at a 12 megapixel camera, f1.9 aperture, autofocus with focus pixels, and retina flash, photonic engine, deep fusion, smart HDR5. It's gonna be you're gonna have good selfies. Okay. Next gen portraits, depth control, that's the best, I think, depth control. Portrait lighting with 6 effects. You have the animojis and the memojis, I think is how you say it. Night mode, the latest generation of photographic styles. And then for the creators out there, you also have the Apple Pro RAW, which is, if you know, you know, right? You have wide color capture for photos and live photos, auto stabilization, 4K Dolby Vision recording at 24, 25, 30, and 60 frames a second, and also 1080 Dolby Vision recording at 25, 30, and 60. Okay, you have cinematic mode up to 4K Dolby Vision at 30 frames a second, ProRes video, slow-mo, time-lapse, quick take video, cinematic video stabilization, and spatial audio and stereo recording. All that to say, the front camera, it's not as good as this camera, but it's pretty good. Like, your selfies, your TikToks, whatever you're making with it, will look very good with this front camera. So that's something to think about as well. You know what I mean? Like, they did make that front camera better. So that's pretty good. I won't lie to you, that's pretty good. One of my favorite things that they have implemented into these phones is the peace of mind stuff. So you have emergency SOS via satellite 9. You have crash detection, which is incredible. So when you're driving, that is just so good, so safe. Roadside assistance via satellite 9, messaging via satellite 9, and find my via satellite 9, which I guess I would say Find Me, but it's called Find My. So that's really, really nice. And then I think this is important to a lot of people too. Let's talk power and battery. All right. So with a full charge, you're gonna get 33 hours of video playback. So you could play back 33 hours of video straight, or 29 hours streamed. So that's what you could watch. You could watch Oppenheimer 7 times. Okay. Audio playback of up to 105 hours, which is really good. For both models, we're looking at a built-in rechargeable lithium-ion battery, MagSafe wireless charging up to 25 watts with 30-watt adapter or higher, QI2 wireless charging up to 15 watts, and QI wireless charging up to 7.5 watts. It's also fast charge capable, which is like, it's like up to a certain percentage in like 10 minutes or something like that. It's pretty good. Look, I want to end this video with, do you need this phone? Probably not. Like, I think if you have, I don't know, a phone from the last 2 or 3 years, you're great, right? Again, I get these to make content with, and then I'm also, just an Apple person. I've said this a million times on the channel, but I worked at Apple for 2 years. My whole infrastructure is based through Apple's infrastructure, so I personally love it for what I do. That being said, if you're not an Apple person, totally fine. Use whatever you want to use. If you aren't getting this phone, fantastic. That's totally okay. I just love making these videos. I love talking about this stuff, and I'm excited to use this now. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed the yearly Matty Tingles iPhone unboxing. This is the Apple iPhone 16 Pro Max in natural titanium, which I could not love anymore. That color, boy, oh boy, I love it. So I hope that you love this video. I guess I could do a quick unboxing of this as well. This is the phone case that I use. It's just the clear case that Apple makes. I love these cases. It's what I have on the 15 Pro Max right now. So this is my current phone. So this is the new one for the 16 Pro Max. This is going to be especially cool because I'm going to be able to see that titanium color through the clear box, right? So let's unbox this as well. So this is, again, the iPhone 16 Pro Max clear case. Okay, so let's get the tab going here. Oh yeah, that's nice. And then we're just going to pull this open here. And if I remember right, these just slide out. So let's just pull the tab here. Oh yeah. And there we go. So that is the clear, this is the clear case for the iPhone 16 Pro Max. And then I'll show you it with the phone in it. So here we go. Check this out. Let's put this on just like so. There we go. Look at that. Boom. You love to see it. Oh yeah. Oh, I love this color so much. I really, really do. So yeah, that is the Apple clear case for the 16 Pro Max with the natural titanium. All right, looks amazing. Okay, gotta love it. Anyway, guys, I hope that you love this video. That is the Apple 16 Pro Max, 256 gig in natural titanium. Thank you guys. Just thank you. It is truly incredible that we've done so many of these over the years, and I'm just always blown away by your guys' support, and it's just amazing. So thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for keeping this channel going, and let's keep it going. All right, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hit that subscribe button. We are moving still. We continue to grow, which I love. So guys, I will see you guys next time. This has been